Hey guys, good afternoon. Um, I'm going to be at Gallup Flea Market this weekend or Tuba City Flea Market. I'm still undecided, but tomorrow definitely I'm going to be at Kianta. I'm going to be at Kianta Flea Market, and I'll be selling my vinyl banners, Ninja Turtles. So if you are interested, come on by. I don't have the metallic anymore. They're kind of way expensive. So I only did like a limited run, and I will also have these as well. These ones came in today. Went to lunch and checked my mailbox, and sure enough there was a box, so I got some brand new prints. These are, I'm gonna test these ones out. That's Ice-T and The Pit, and Ice Cube and Venom. So these are not verses, these are alter egos. And like, I'm a big fan of old school hip hop, and these are just one of my favorite rappers growing up. So, but I know this was in a Wizard magazine. I think it was in a Wizard magazine where Ice-T had a statue of the Pit, and I just thought that was very, very awesome. So the lighting's not doing it much justice. So it actually looks at that. So the 11 by 17, I will have those ones out tomorrow at the Kianta Flea Market. Kianta Flea Market is gonna be my first time being over there, so I'll be over there. And also, check this out. I'm also working on a comic book. So the person that I'm working with gave me the green light to go ahead and show it. So it is this Hoops of Destiny, two siblings, superheroes, indigenous. Wow. So I'm really kind of like penciling everything, all the panels, and this is just a quick glance at what I'm working on thus far. The blank pages are going to be like the narration or wording. And this in particular right here, this is going to be difficult because I am more of an artist, a standstill artist, meaning that, you know, I'm not a sequential artist, I'm not a comic book artist. So this right here is going to be the first time I'm actually putting something into a comic book form. But that's very difficult to do because I'm not a comic book artist, meaning that sequential art, telling the story through visualization, and also keeping the character concept or the character look into all these different panels, whether it's be standing, headshot, face shot, wide shot, everything proportion wise. And that's hard. I found that that's really, really hard. And so far, this is where I'm at so far. So I'm not really liking his facial expression because it does not match what is here or there. So it needs to match up with the face. So, and the female characters coming out pretty good. I added my own text font. So that is what I'm working on, and I'm actually going to Corpus Christi New Wave Expo. So let me show you really quick. So this is where I'm going. New Wave Expo 2022 Pulp Culture Convention in Corpus Christi, October 22nd. So that's the reason why I'm working very, very hard on my comic book that should be debuting there. But before that happens, I'm working with 3 other people that are putting this whole thing together. And I'm also raising money for this, and also raising money for my airfare and everything, and my hotel stay. So my airfare round trip all the way is $345. So that's a total trip cost right there. So that's the reason why I am selling my banners, and that's why you see me at the flea markets, and also selling my prints, just because I want to make my dreams come true. I never thought I would ever do this or attempt to do this. I do like comic books. I do like pop culture. I do everything dealing with comic books I like, but I never thought that I was gonna actually do a comic book. And an individual approached me like a year ago and said, "I want you to be the artist." So he's the one that came up with Hoops of Destiny, and he's writing a whole story behind this. So so it's crazy, you know. It's crazy that someone will come up to me and say, "Hey, I want you to be an artist for my comic book. I want you." And to be honest with you, I was I was scared because you have to think about a comic book art. You actually have to do panel drawing, all those things, environment, characters, weapons, movement, proportion, distance, far distance, everything. So that's challenging right there within itself. And took us a whole year. And like when I do my other art, like say those ones, I can take all the time I want. I can, you know, I'm not on a deadline. I'm not on a time restricted thing or anything like that, you know. So there's nobody saying you need to get this done, you need to get this done. So see, stuff like that, I'm like, I can take my time. But I noticed that going into making an actual comic book, making an actual like real life comic book, that's a whole other animal. That me and my three others that were doing this together, we're learning a lot. We're learning how to work with one another. We're learning how to. There's a lot of redrawings that I had to do. There's a lot of times that I didn't want to do it because it's hard. You know, making a comic book is hard. Character development, going from concept development to, okay, this is the character we want, so now start drawing this person. Not only that, specifically his facial structure, his personality has to be in those panels. So that was very hard. Sorry about that. So I'm taking my 15-minute break here at work. So yeah, so when you do see me at the flea market, that's what I'm doing, because all of this right here, all of this is just out of our own pockets. You know, there's nobody funding us. There's no big investor coming in and say, "I want to fund your project." This is all something that the three of us are doing, and we're all putting money into it. So it's hard. You know, it's hard, but we have this goal and we have this dream. I don't really, you know, we're gonna pitch it. We're gonna try and pitch it to these big comic book companies. Image Comics is one of them that he's gonna pitch to, and if not, we're gonna go down to more of an independent comic book companies. And I just told him, I said, I don't care as long as we get something out. Like, I can even sell it at the flea market. I can even sell it in my car and back of my trunk. You know, like I like, this is only one story, and he has like a whole storyline, a whole crazy timeline, jumping through times, it's like Hoops of Destiny. So when you think about Hoops of Destiny, what do you think of? Please comment down below. What do you think this comic book is about? Essentially. So I do like my job. I do like what I do. Helping the community, helping my the Navajo Nation. That's what I like to do, but this is my passion. This is what I like to do as well. And there's many nights that I stayed up drawing, many nights talking, Skyping, video chat with the three of us, just developing these characters. So with your help, when you buy my prints, when you buy my banners, it's all gonna fund this. And I'm gonna take you on with me to meet the creator, the story behind this. who created it. And then we do have a panel, and we do have a booth at this place. So we're gonna debut our comic book there. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I cannot believe that this is gonna happen, or this is happening, and it's just crazy. So all right, guys, keep it hush. All right.